Good evening. Welcome to the Diecast Shepherd Racing and Collecting channel and tonight's edition of Brokebenny's Garage. As you may remember, last week we checked out several cars and raced them and patched them up a little bit, gave them some treatment here at Brokebenny's Garage. And we did get to race one of them against the case. This is the one you voted on the most that you wanted to see. And it's one of these old crack-up cars. It did actually get into the case, but just barely. It is the Gatekeeper. So, it's hanging on by a thread. And I then said that these other three cars, I didn't want to take up, make a 25-30 minute show. So, I just said we would do these three cars this week, even though they were not voted on as much as this one was. I did want to show you this car that one of my subscribers, Mr. Captain Vice Grid, otherwise my buddy Jason from work, he gave this to me, and obviously it's beat up, it's in pretty bad shape, but he saw this crack up and he wanted to pass this on to me because it's a crack up also, but his actually works the way it's supposed to, even though it's more beat up. And if you spin it, well, there we go. If you spin it, and then the hood locks in place, and the hood locks in place. One hood lock in place. It was working a little bit ago. It really was. All right, come on now. Silly car. There, got it. Ha ha ha. All right, and then so it would roll and it would look like normal, and until it bump into something there, and it would look like it was in a car accident. When Jason gave this car to me, it was in even worse shape than it is now. I tried it on the track and it would not finish the track. In fact, it almost didn't even make it to the bottom of the hill. I fooled with it some. I didn't have a lot of success, but let's just see if it's better than it was. So we'll give that green crack up a chance to defend his title against this new car that I just worked up. And like I say, it should be an easy defense because while it did get better, it's not great. Ready, set, go. Alrighty. I mean, he's rolling, the yellow car, but the green car, they did defend his spot in the case. Oh, and before we go any further, I did want to mention that at the end of this show tonight, we're going to see the candidates that are going to be in a Decide Your Ride event in 2 days on Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack. We'll go over that a little bit more after we finish up racing these cars against the case. But stay tuned and you can make your decision who you think is going to be the fastest of the fast. Okay, well, let's get back to racing the case here. This car, this is a wind splitter, and I think it's what they called this car before they got the rights to call it a BMW. I think I'm right on that. But anyway, this is one of the old ones with the original Ultra Hot wheels, and we're gonna see how he does, see if he can get in the case. All right, wind splitter going up against the Gatekeeper, go. All right, wind splitter takes out the Gatekeeper. Sorry, buddy, your time was very short here, but we're glad that you came. All right, let's put this wind splitter up against that Chevy Nova. See if he can move up to the next level. And go. Good race. Oh, he got past the Chevy Nova. All right, so beats the Nova. I'm not real confident that he's ready to move up to that tier yet. Let's move him down here. Who haven't we raced in a while? Let's do the Vet Van. Old Hong Kong car. I think this is maybe Hong Kong too. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, that was Malaysia. Okay. Alright, Wind Splitter versus Vet Van, go! Oh, that was close! The Wind Splitter got the win. Alright, let's see. Should I try the Ferrari? 57 Chevy. Let's do the 57 Chevy. Alright, ready, steady, race! He's out in front. Oh, he got the Chevy! Well, that tells you what I know. He beat the Chevy. Maybe he is ready to challenge the Void Knight. I don't know what it's really called, but that's what I call it. Actually, we're going to move him right on up to... Let's put him up against this Porsche. Alright, ready, set, go! Oh, it's a good race. He got past the Porsche, too. Ooh. Alright, well, let's see. Police guy, the vet. Let's do that Hot Wheels Project 40, I think that's what that's called. Alright, that's a prototype H24. That was my next guess. Let's see if those Ultra Hots can carry him to victory. Go! Whoa, no! Not this time. Alright, as you may or may not know, here at my track, the outside lane does tend to run a little slower than the inside lane. So, I will give the Wind Splitter a chance to win on the inside lane. If he does, he'll get another chance on the outside lane. And if he can win there, he moves on. If he doesn't, he'll move back. Alright, lane switch with the Hot Wheels HW24 prototype or something like that. Ready, go! Oh, he did beat him! He did beat him. He earns his right to race one more time. Try and move on. Now you may be saying, Brokebenny, why must a car win in the far lane to move on? Well, if I know he can win in the slower lane, then I know he's definitely faster. And that way, it increases the quality of my case ever so slightly. But it does. Ready, set, go! Oh, he's out in front! No! Alright, well, he lost here, but he won here, so he's going to be in there somewhere. Let's go yellow against yellow with that Corvette. Alright, ready, set, go! Here they come. He beat the vet! Yes, he did. He beat the vet. So we know where he's at. Alright, so Wind Splitter made it to, I believe that's the 17th spot out of 35 in my case. And so let's find our next challenger. Alright, we have this Buns of Steel with the actual metal exhaust cup soda pop cups on the back. And I'm pretty sure he was faster than the Wind Splitter, but just to give our gatekeeper, our new gatekeeper, a warm-up, the last chance, we'll put him up against that Ford Falcon. Alright, should be an easy win for the Buns of Steel. Let's go. Or maybe not, despite my bad camera work. Alright, we'll switch the lanes, let him race in the fast lane, see if he can earn a chance to try again. I'll try not to step on my extension cord over here and keep the camera steady. Ready, set, go! Here they come. He got it that time, so he gets one more shot in the far lane. Alright, last chance for Buns of Steel to earn his way into the case. Ready, set, go! I don't think he did it. No! The Ford Falcon holds his spot. I'm really quite surprised that Buns of Steel didn't even get in the case. Alright, that leaves us with this guy, and I think this is one we all want to see. This Hong Kong made Corvette with the gold Hot Ones wheels. I think this probably has the most potential to get up to the top tier. Maybe we're looking at a champion. Let's find out. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I'm completely completely confident that he will get past this tier. I believe he'll get past this tier. I'm 99% sure he'll get past this tier. We're going to start him out right here on this tier, going up against another gold Hot Ones car, the 55 Chevy. Alright, 55 Chevy Fever in the near lane. Corvette Stingray in the far lane. Go! Oh, the Corvette Stingray makes it look easy. Alright, let's just jump him up here. Let's do a classic Hot Wheels vs. Matchbox matchup. Going up against that Karma. Alright, Matchbox vs. Hot Wheels, go! Good race. Oh, the vet does take it though. I'll tell you what, guys, I love it when you take an old car. This car is 40, maybe 50 years old. I don't know, 40 some years old. And you can, dress it up a little bit, and it's competitive with newer cars like that, and even beating them. Love that. All right, let's see. Science friction, no. Governor, no. Citation. You know what? Let's go right up to the top tier. This is a McLaren F1 that was modified by Mr. Cardo Crafts. I believe he put some FTEs on there or something. Maybe not, but anyway, it's pretty quick. All right, racing to get in the top tier against a all-metal McLaren F1. Go. Ooh, oh, that vet's out in front. Ho, ho, ho! He stomped him. I'm kind of getting excited here. It's moving past the Camaro. It's moving past the Forward Force. How about a Johnny Lightning Corvette against a Hot Wheels Corvette? All right, it's an all-vet battle. Let's do this. Ooh, he beat him. He beat him. Yeah. All right. Well, we got that power pipes or whatever that is. I can't remember. It's not power pipes. It's power something. Anyway. I think we're going to pass him up. We're going to go up against the number 3 car in the case. This, I believe it's a Nissan Z or something like that. I can't remember. It's a pretty cool car. Also quite one of the older cars with opening doors. Let's do it. All right, challenging for the 3rd spot in the case. Ready, set, go. There they go. Ooh, it was close. He won. Ha ha ha. I'm not excited. You're excited. All right, challenging for the number 2 spot in the case. Going up against, can't remember what it is. But it was sent to me by Mr. Cardo Crafts, a mod that he did. He wanted to share with me. I'm pretty sure it was a premium. I feel like he told me it was a Peugeot or, golly, I can't remember. Didn't even say on the bottom. Anyway, but did a wheel swap on it, and it's quick. All right, for the number 2 spot in the case, let's go. There they go. There they go. There they go. He did it. He did it. Ha! It's been a long time since somebody dethroned number 2. And here we are at the top of the case. Yep, it's a Hershey's funny car. And it was sent to me by Mr. Henry Stanislavski a long, long time ago. And, well, all we can do is race them and see what happens. Alrighty. For the number 1 spot in the case. Go. Oh, no. The funny car holds him off this time. But he gets a chance to run in the fast lane to see if he can earn one more shot. All right, switching lanes. Can the vet win in the fast lane? Let's find out. Go. No. Nope, that funny car is just too tough. All right, what a great effort. And even though he didn't make it to number 1, he made it to number 2. And that's saying something. Number 1 is going to be hard to take out. All right, let's get to the Decide Your Ride section of this show. All right, so as you know, on Thursdays, I do Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack. And then the winners are set aside each week. And then we have a Fastest of the Fast tournament. Now, the first one ever, this guy, the Nissan Maxima drift car, he was the fastest of the fast after 16 Straight Out of the Pack Track Attacks. But I've decided instead of doing 16 now, we're just going to do 8. And after every 8 Straight Out of the Pack Track Attacks, then we'll do a Fastest of the Fast tournament, which means this week is time to do the Fastest of the Fast tournament. And I want you to make your pick. Who do you think will win this Fastest of the Fast tournament this coming week? And then, of course, the winner will race our current champion to see if they are truly the fastest of the fast. So our first candidate will be this Dodge Viper. Second candidate, Shadow Jet. Third candidate, Corvette Gasser. Fourth candidate, Jaguar XKE, I think, but it's a Jaguar, I know that. Fifth, you can say convertible Jaguar, or the 100 grand Jaguar, or the red Jaguar, just so we distinguish it from this other Jaguar. But anyway, sixth candidate is the Bentley Continental, whatever it is. Sixth candidate, I don't know, but it's the Turbo Streak. And then the seventh candidate is the Jaguar XJ220, and you can just say yellow Jaguar if you want. And then the eighth candidate is this Gordon Murray T33, our winner last week. All right, so I want you to pick one of these cars that you think will win the Fastest of the Fast tournament on Thursday, 2 days from now. And then tell me, do you think that the Nissan Maxima drift car will defend his title or will lose to one of the new cars? All right, just for bragging rights, just for fun, no prize this time. I'm just not in a position to do that right now, but let's just have some fun with this. Make your picks. All right, well, that's going to wrap up the show tonight. Thanks for watching. Hey, like, subscribe, tell your friends, anybody who thinks you think might like racing cars. And in the meantime, until Thursday, be blessed.